All right, guys, here we go. Tater tot hot dish is about to happen. This is transformational in nature, so I'm gonna be letting you know what it used to be and what it is now with my recipe. So starting out of the gates, I'm gonna get my medium-sized pan going. So here's the deal, when that thing's heating up, I've decided I wanna hear more from you guys. This is my version of a transformational dish. I want you to be thinking as you watch this, yes, you know you can take this dish and make it at home, but I want your version. I want to see how you can take a standard Midwestern dish, yo Chicago, and make it something a little bit healthier, okay? Think about those things, challenge yourself, be curious in your kitchen and find ways to make it work for you, your body, your family. So that being said, I'm gonna start with this beef. So as a reminder, when you cook with Laura's, you have to remember there are no antibiotics, no hormones, no additives of any kind. It's all vegetarian fed cattle. So what that means is in the process, there's no swelling of these animals, and so therefore there's nothing to burn off. So this meat will be cooking more quickly. It's a major food upgrade, so something to pay attention to. When it comes down to it, I want to make sure you guys are being creative with your challenges. You're thinking about flavors. You're thinking about how can I substitute fats or things that traditionally be in these hot dishes, and to be creative in other ways. Now, I put all of this into my casserole dish. I usually use a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish. We're good. We're off to the side. And we're going to bring it over to home base here. So now what we've got going on is quality meat, the upgrade there, and you're already off to the races with a healthier tater tot dish. From there, I admit the one ingredient that I did not deviate from was my cream of mushroom soup. You can see I'm not adding the water, You want this creaminess, you want this consistency happening. I'm calling you guys out. By the way, you remake this dish, I need you tagging me, Jen Wiederstrom, obviously you already know him, but Laura's Lean, make sure we see what you're making. I have chopped up some fresh pepper. I've also chopped up some fresh celery. And so both of those are gonna go right on top. Now, we also have some milk on the side. So I took some almond milk. I'm doing about a half a cup. I'm pulling it all together. You've got a little bit of wateriness, which is what I want. I want the meat and the vegetables to soak that in. So now this is all coming together. I've got it nicely evened out. Traditionally at this point, you take a can of those sliced green beans, not chopped with sliced ones, but they're full of sodium. There's not a lot of nutritional value in there. So what I've done, I've taken the liberty of getting fresh ones. They're perfect, they're great for you. They get a little bit of sweetness, a lot of texture. And honestly, I want you to shake them on top, a nice top layer. So if you notice, I've got way more vegetables happening in here. I'm still giving you the yum yum and the mushrooms, but because I'm a good person and because I care about you, I kept one ingredient unchanged, which is your tater tots. You just need a 1 bag of frozen tater tots, and all you need to do is place them on top. If you have a child or an annoying roommate that you want to give them something to do, this is a great job for them. Depending how organized you are, you can totally line them up. I tend to just party. I want them everywhere. I think generally speaking, especially as a Chicagoan, you want to make sure you get a slice of everything when you get a slice of a casserole. So just make sure the surface is definitely covered. So what we've got at this point is a perfect family style hot dish meal, totally upgraded down to the protein, up to the top, and we're gonna put it in the oven. I always top shelf it. Beautiful. Wave goodbye, we'll see you in 20 minutes. So the hot dish is almost ready, but before I pull it out, I would be remiss if I didn't explain to you what was on the counter here earlier. I have these little eco bags that I had. And it's just important to think about the planet whenever you can. These are bags that I got at a local eco store. They're reusable, they're for your produce. When you go down those grocery aisles and you're pulling out, you know, the celery, for the green beans, the peppers, your apples, whatever you're buying, they can go in these bags. Your grocery stores are fully prepared to help you use them. So instead of wasting all that plastic, we have this and it's better and it's more sustainable. So do that for me. So let's get this tater dish out of the oven. It's been going for 25 minutes. I did check it at 20, but it wasn't quite bubbling yet. And oh my God, it is now. Hold on. I'm getting like happy feet. So this is literally a perfect dish. Not only do we have the bubbly awesome happening on the sides, we've got the vegetables that are naturally baked and roasted into the meat, the lean meat, And at the end of the day, after all these vegetables, after all this quality meat, you're eating tater tots. So do me a favor, give it your best shot. This is your Tater Tot Laura's Lean Challenge. Please tag me and Laura's Lean in your photos so I can see what you're up to and obviously expand on my ideas, because frankly, I got a lot of good ideas, but I don't have all the answers. So I hope to hear from you soon.